Howdy do. I go, it's dark, and then it fade to life because I got the light coming in behind me. I got this Alfred Hitchcock thing going. Do 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 do. Sugar coming down the profile. Do 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 do. Anyways, howdy do. I'm digressing. This is going to be my 600th video. 600. How about that? I mean, it's not that big a feat, you know. All I had to do is keep hitting record, and you can knock out 1,000 pretty quickly. But stroke my ego just a little bit. This is 600. Unleash the balloons. No balloons, no budget. I got no budget. That's all I can do to afford to buy the beer. I'll tell you that. The beer whisperer counts pennies to make his beer budget. I have got this brand new one for Mother's, Delilah. So I got a little fanfare going on. 8.8%, 55 IBUs. Delilah super hopped up wheat. So this is a big hoppy wheat style. And I think you'd have to make an argument that at 8.8%, yeah, I think you'd have to call this an imperial version of the style. Yeah, I mean, such as it is, I don't know, is it a real style? I mean, it's just a lot of breweries are making this. It certainly isn't a traditional style. It's one of those American craft brew styles. And that's another reason why I'm just a huge fan of the American craft beer industry, because they're not afraid to say, "Hey, let's see what happens if you do this." And it's certainly my opinion. It is my opinion that it is the American craft beer industry that has done the most to grow the craft beer industry as a whole. Oh, this thing has great aromas. It is hopped up wheat here. It says. It says ale brewed with orange peel, lemon peel, and bergamot tea. Bergamot tea makes me pee. Anyways, I digress. Let's see if I can read this bottle. My eyes aren't focusing very well. A salute to our founder's grandmother. Delilah offers a blend of fruit and citrus flavors, fermented like a traditional wheat beer and hopped up like an IPA. Mother's big golden wheat challenges Boulder Brew lovers. Oh man, I am having trouble focusing. Yet lemon and orange peel with bergamot tea make Delilah delightfully easy drinking. You know what? I have to confess something here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. That I did drink one yesterday. So, in many cases, I'm drinking a beer for the first time as I'm doing the video, but I did have one of these yesterday. The aromas are huge. I mean, they're just monstrous big, and so is the flavor. And oddly enough, I mean, it is just it's very complex, and there's crazy flavors coming at you and big aromas. And with all that, even at 8.8%, it is just incredibly refreshing. And it is whoo hoo hoo. I mean, it's just awesome. You gotta love this beer. I'm a big fan of Mother's. Anybody that knows me knows that. It is my hometown brewery here. They're here in Springfield, Missouri. They started off with just a few core styles and have really evolved and added. They still have their regular rotation, as it were, but then have added so many extra things. It's just unbelievable. Oh, wow. 600. This is number 600. So good. So I had a stretch there, obviously, where I wasn't doing many videos. Most of you know why we were in the hospital for a long time. My son had leukemia, and then we lost him on April 23rd. So times have been really tough lately. I really didn't know if I'd be able to do videos again. So I waited a couple weeks, and then I started trying to do them. I was having trouble, finding my mojo for obvious reasons. So I stopped for a little bit, and then I made some more. It's hard to tell. A lot of people ask about it, but I usually do a whole bunch at once and then just upload them one at a time. So sometimes there's a stretch between 2 weeks where I'm not doing any, but I'm uploading them, one a day or two a day, or some cases several a day. So it looks like I'm doing them every day when I'm not really doing them every day. Oh, oh, it is still hard. Every once in a while, I can kind of forget what was going on and try to find my old self, but it's really tough. He always kind of made fun of me for doing videos, kind of a friendly way. So, I mean, he'd be in the house with me. He'd just kind of shake his head as I would say something stupid, like you guys know I do. Oh. When I tell him, X video has a certain amount of views, he'd say, "Well, that's so many people without a life." Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, my man. Oh. And of course, I've had some criticisms of my videos for doing what I just did, for talking about something other than the beer. And I've had to, explain that I don't consider myself a beer reviewer. It's like watching a sporting event. You have the play-by-play guy. That's the guy that actually does the beer review. He gives you the aromas, he gives you the stats, blah 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 blah. Tells you just the specifics. I'm the color commentary. I'm just talking about. He's the guy that says, "Hey, I think I think he's got 3 balls on him," and I'm the guy that says, "Damn, I bet that's uncomfortable." Anyways, I digressed. See, it's that kind of comment like that. Seamus would just shaking his head. He gets his little smile on his face. Anyways, and I've always kind of, thought of my videos as number 600 as kind of a pub conversation. You pour beer. If you're with another beer nerd, you talk about the beer a little bit, then you have another conversation. So I've always thought of me as having a virtual conversation with everybody. Oh, we're having an Ozarks Growlers gathering. Well, I'm going to upload this on a Thursday. Actually, I'm doing this right now. I'm going to finish it, and this is one of those rare that I'm going to do at the same time. Then I'll upload it because it's number 600. Woo! The crowd goes wild. This Sunday. So if you're watching this and you happen to be in or around the Springfield area on Sunday, July 21st, from 1 to 4, stop by the Twilight Grill. I was in St. Louis last week, and so I picked up a lot of selections that you can't get here. So I'm going to bring several different things. We usually ask everybody brings a 6-pack or a couple bombers. Some even bring a growler. I'm probably going to bring more than that because I've just got so much stuff I want to share. But if you're a craft beer guy on either side, if you've been doing it for years or you're just new to it, it's great just to try a lot of different stuff. Like I said, I've got a few things I'm bringing. Oh, excuse me, holy cow! Did you see that? Woo! Catch that, paint it red. It's just a great place to come and try new styles. So if you're around, Sunday, July, Sunday. I've got to hold my man boots. Sunday. July 21st at the Twilight Grill. We are drinking beer. Gene, the founder of the group, I believe, always brings something good, and Keith, the chef at Twilight Grill, always has something good for us too. So hey, just come on if you can. Also, there's the craft beer bash down on the square Saturday. I think I'm going to try to do that too, if the wife lets me. I think I just have to be good. I think she'll let me out of the cage. I hope so. Time off for good behavior. Anyways, hey, I finished my little glass. I may do a second video. Who knows? But who knows? Hey, I am. Who am I? Who are you? Who is anybody? Let's get existential up in here. Hey, I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. I got to tell you, I drank this yesterday and really loved it. And I'm drinking it today just now, and I'm loving it even more. I'm loving it even more. It is incredibly complex. I did a small written review and said it's one of those that you're just going to have to drink over and over to really get a lot of flavors. to keep getting more flavor because there's so much going on. It's so complex. It's a beautiful beer. So I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, and I talked a long time. So I'm going to see you try Delilah for Mothers. It is absolutely awesome.